Hello friends, you're welcome on Learning with L&R, and today I am going to discuss with you about the new topic, that is decision making. Let's discuss. First of all, I would like to discuss with you about the terminology related to this topic. The first one is critical thinking. What is the meaning of this? The ability to question philosophically and exercise careful judgment when evaluating a situation. That is critical thinking, when you have a ability to question philosophically, and you have a judgment and have a evaluating power related to the situation. Then what is the decision? A conclusion or resolution reached after consideration. Maybe there is a options in front of you and you have to choose one thing from them. Then the next one is problem solving, a process whereby a dilemma is identified and corrected. That is problem solving. The next one is creativity, that is the intellectual inventiveness. Satisficing, that is a decision making strategy whereby the individual chooses a less than ideal alternative that meets minimum standards of acceptance. Then the next one is decision making. If we talk about the definition, that is the process of examining your possibilities, options, comparing them, and choosing a course of action. You have to examine the possibilities from the alternatives and compare them. Then after that, you have to decide what is the final decision. The another definitions, a decision is a choice made between two or more available alternatives. Decision making is the process of choosing the best alternative from reaching objectives. I hope you have clear about it. Then the next one, decision making can be defined as a process of choosing between alternatives to achieve a goal. It is the process by which an individual chooses one alternative from several to achieve a desired goal. The person use their experience to choose from the alternative to reach the goal. Then making effective, there are various factors which makes the decision more effective one. That is the perception, means the individual ability to see the things. Then priority, acceptability, risk, resources, goals, values, demands, style, and judgment. These all factors influence the effectiveness of decision. Then 6 C's of decision making, that are construct, compile, collect, compare, consider, and commit. We have to discuss in detail. What do you mean by construct? A clear picture of precisely what must be decided. The person already have a clear picture regarding their idea, that is construct. Then compile, a list of requirements that must be met. Then collect, information on alternatives that meet the requirements. Next one, compare, alternatives that meet the requirement. Then consider what might go wrong, factor with each alternative. Then commit to decision and follow through with it. At the end, the person decide and commit with that decision. Next is types of decisions. There are various types of decisions. The first one is basic decision or strategic decision. Then administrative decisions. The next one, organizational or personal decisions. Then fourth one, policy decisions. Individual and group decisions, routine decisions, adaptive decisions. Then the first one in detail, basic decision or strategic decisions. All basic decision is strategic decisions involving large range commitments and large investments. There in this, the basic decisions require commitment on large range. Then slight or small mistakes in these decisions would seriously injure the entire organizations, means there is no scope for mistakes. The next one is administrative decisions, which are classified into two classes. First one, programmed And the second one, non-programmed decisions. The first one, it involves organizations which can develop specific process for handling these decisions. For example, standing operating procedures and policies that are comes under programmed decisions. Then non-programmed decisions, they relate to general problem solving process. They involve judgment, intuition and creativity. Next one, organizational or personal decisions. Organizational decisions reflect company policy. They can be delegated or transferred to others. Organizational decisions, it depicts from the name also, it's totally the company policy. Then the next one, while personal decisions refer to those made by a manager as an individual, and these can't be delegated. Okay, the next one, policy of decisions. Policy decisions are taken by the top management. For example, the declaration of bonus in a company is a policy matter which is to be decided by the top management, while calculation and distribution of bonus is an operating decision which is taken as the lower levels. The policy of decisions made by the authoritative person who have more experience to make the policies. Then individual and group decisions. The decisions taken by an individual in the organization is known as individual decisions. Group decisions means the decision taken by the group of people. Group decisions refer it the decisions which are taken by a group of organizational members, means board of directors, committee of experts. Then routine decisions, the type of decisions made when problems are relatively well defined and common, and when established rules, policies and procedures can be used to solve them. That is, in another word, the routine decisions which we taken on the routine basis. Okay, the next one is adaptive decisions, the type of decisions made when problems and alternative solutions are somewhat unusual and only partially understood. The next is characteristic of decision making process. From various courses of action, it is a process of choosing a particular course of action, that is decision making. It is a human process which involves the application intellectual abilities. And the next one, it is a rational process which is proceeded by deliberation and reasoning. It may also be called as end process. Why end process? Because there are various kind of alternatives, from them the person choose the main decision. Then the next, it is always related to situation in which a manager may take one decision in a particular set of circumstances and another in a different set of circumstances. Okay, this involves certain specific purpose in which these may just be decisions not to decide. Or there are various phases of decision making: intelligent activity, design activity or choice activity. There are three kinds. Principles of decision making, principles of autonomy, independently person can take the decision. Principle of beneficence, there is no harm to the other or benefit to the company or the personnel. Principles of paternalism, principle of utility, principle of justice, these all are principles of decision making. Then techniques or basis for decision making we can discuss next. Techniques or basics. First one, intuition. Decision making by intuition is characterized by inner feeling of the person. He takes a decision as per the dictates of his conscience. According to the conscience or according to the inner will, the person decide. Then the facts, it is considered to be the best basis of decision making. Such decisions will be sound and proper. With the logic, with the facts, the person take the decisions. Then experience, past experience of a person becomes a good basis for taking decisions. When a similar situation arises, the manager can rely on his past decisions and takes similar decisions. Experience matters a lot in decision making. The next one is operations research. It helps managers by providing scientific basis for solving organized problems involving interaction of components of the organization. Or the next, values. Being confused and unclear about one's values may affect decision making ability. Overcoming a lack of self awareness through values clarification decreases confusion. Or individual preferences. Overcoming this area of vulnerability involves self awareness, honesty, and risk taking. That is comes under individual preferences. Then qualities of manager who are going to take the decisions. The qualities should be in the manager are courage, or they have capability to motivate the staff. Then sensitivity, they can think sensitively, or the person can take the decision according to the fact or logic, or according to the personality of the others. Then energy, the person have enough energy to motivate the staff. Then creativity, the manager should be more creative and intelligent. Then stages of decision making process. There are various stages decision making process. First of all, there should be an objectives are there. Then according to the objective we can find out the problems. After finding the problems, collect the data, then choose the alternative in the form of XYZ. Then after choosing the alternative, evaluate them, then select the exact alternative. After that, test that alternative, and the information collecting from them relate with the problem. If the problem is solved, then okay. If not solved, then again start from the data collection, alternative, evaluation, selection. When we select the best alternative, implement that one. Then in the form of feedback information, the person can test the alternative. If the alternative is tested or okay, then we can say that the decision is good. Then decision making models. Normative model. 7 steps are identified in the analytical precision model. There are 2 descriptive models of decision making. First one is establish satisfactory goal or value, define subjective perception of problem, then identify acceptable alternative, evaluate the alternatives, select satisfactory alternatives, implement decision, and follow up. The next one is decision tree model. Every path through the tree corresponds to a possible sequence of actions and events, each with its own distinct consequences. Probabilities of both positive and negative consequences of each action and event are estimated and recorded on the appropriate branch. Then the next one is additional options and consequences of each action event sequence can be depicted on the decision tree. Here one example. First one is possible events, then the next is alternative events. What are the possible events? When the demands increased, procedure demands increased, or when the demands decreased, or when the increased demand of the staff or decreased demand of the staff. There are 2 alternatives. In case of increased demand of procedure or decreased demand of procedure, there is in the alternative events higher regular staff, and in the increased demand of staff or decreased demand of staff, pay overtime and on-call wages provided to the staff. There is comes under decision point. The person who are manager or part of the top management, they can decide to hire the regular staff or to pay overtime or on call. Okay. The next one is strategic model. The 3 crucial elements in decision making are presented by 3 interconnected circles. What they are? Identifying the problems, then developing potential solutions, then selecting the single best choice. supporting activities in decision making. These all comes under or supporting the activities in decision making. Okay. Then the next one is successful strategies for decision making, building extensive networks of individuals and groups who could provide them with resources. Searching the nursing, hospital, and business literature, being knowledgeable and involved in the politics, then communicating regularly and repeatedly about decision activities to organizations members, then directing the majority of their time and energy towards the accomplishment of their plan. The next one is nursing process model. First of all, assess the problem, then diagnose, plan, implement, and evaluate. After that, intuitive decision making model. In this, Romanovsky built on the nursing process in creating the intuitive decision making model. In this model, the decision maker consciously incorporate, recall, or cumulative knowledge that comes from education, both formal and informal, as well as experience in planning the decision. Inexperienced or noticed decision makers spends more time in the assessment, recall, and planning phases. Then the next one is in under the assess. We can gather the data of the patient, then in recall possible nursing diagnosis and intervention in the in plan, analyze, synthesize, and exercise judgment, and in implement or evaluation, implement follow through the evaluation. Okay, ecological model. It is an ideal view of economic man in which a manager who is faced with the problem weighs the economic aspects of all possible courses of actions and chooses the action that is expected by the yield the greatest net gain or the least loss. In econological model, the manager always think about the profit rather than the loss. Under this, set goal or define the problem or develop criteria. Set a goal or define the problem. After that, the develop alternatives, then determine all outcomes. And after the develop criteria or determine outcomes, select alternatives and act or implement the decision accordingly. Then moral model, message the dilemma, outline options, review criteria and resolve, then affirm position and act, look back, evaluate the decision making. Ethical decision making. According to Murphy and Murphy, this model is specifically geared for ethical decision making as it helps the individual clarify the basic beliefs and values of those involved. And under this, first of all, identify the problem, then determine why the problem is an ethical one. Then the next one is identify the people involved in the ultimate decision, define the role of decision maker. Then after that, consider the consequences of each alternative, make the decision. After that, compare the decision with the philosophy of the decision maker's ethics. Then at the end, follow up on the results of the decision. Then the next one is problem solving model. Problem solving and decision making are vital abilities for nursing practice. Nurses at all levels must possess the basic knowledge and skills required for effective problem solving and decision making. Problem solving and decision making skills require critical thinking, which is a high cognitive process, and both can be improved upon with practice. Okay. Problems are under this. First of all, decision making. After that, problem solving and creativity. This is comes under problem solving model. In decision making, it is a purposeful and goal directed effort using a systematic process to choose among options. Then the hallmark of decision making is the identification and selection of options. And problem solving is focused on trying to solve an immediate problem, correct that particular problem, and avoid the things which are make them a problem. Then creativity, it is essential for generation of options or solutions. Creativity individuals are able to conceptualize new and innovative approaches to a problem by being more flexible and independent in their thinking.